Welcome your beautiful faces back to a brand new video. Today we are looking at Kenny Chow's top 25 basketball YouTubers list. There have been so many YouTubers lists going on and I decided I'm finally gonna take a look at one. Now before we get into this, I've known Kenny for a long time. Kenny is one of the most delusional people when it comes to the sport of basketball. Before we even watch this, I'm just gonna preface this. Dude, English, I don't know what that. Before we start this, I just want to talk about Kenny's basketball knowledge before we watch this list. I saw like a second of it and I was like, I have to react. This is absurd. I am in the same fantasy basketball league as Kenny. I am first place in the league. Kenny is last place in the league. You want to know why Kenny is the last place in the league? Because I finessed him with trades. I'm just going to talk about one of my trades. I traded Kenny, DeAndre Jordan, and Devin Booker for CJ McCollum and Bam Adebayo. He accepted that. We're just going to start the video with that. This is the type of person who made this list. Let's just hop into it.
Coming in at number 25, we have my man FTC Flight Team. Stand up.
Dude, the audio is... What is this mic? I thought my stuff peaked. It does. But, all right, Flight number 25.
Now, a lot of you guys going to be debating this, saying, oh, why is Flight number 25? This makes no sense. But check me out. Flight has played a lot of IRL basketball videos. He might not be the best.
Alright, I can respect Flight at number 25. That's a respectable choice.
But I've seen from him when he plays in a team setting, he actually is a better teammate than most basketball players in the basketball community.
I have played some pickup with Flight. I'll agree with that. He's actually a good teammate. I don't mind having Flight on my team and pick up at all.
His IQ is actually pretty good in a basketball team setting.
Don't be too nice now, Kenny.
Right play at the right time.
NBA comparison, OG Anunoby? Why is that the comparison?
C+ for handles, B for finishing, and
what? I don't even know who you could compare Flight to that's in the NBA though. B finishing? Bro, we have seen Flight miss too many wide open layups.
Coming in at number 24, we have JIEDEL. JIEDEL's part of Too Hype. I feel like people do forget he does post basketball content.
Robin Lopez! Oh, JIEDEL. Bro, JIEDEL is being disrespected. 24, you put JIEDEL next to Flight. JIEDEL will whoop y'all in the post. I'm telling you, JIEDEL's post game is nice. This dude's been losing weight. His handles actually been nice.
Here are his attributes. I have him B for strength, C+ for shooting, C for handles.
James has been like one of the best shooters in videos recently. Defense B+. I wouldn't say JIEDEL's best attribute is his defense. I'm just gonna say that.
Similar play styles. They both pretty stocky. JIEDEL stands about 5'10", but he's really hard to guard in the post because he uses his wide frame and he has a pretty good mid-range jumper. That's why I put JIEDEL at number 24. All right, at number 23, we have FaZe Rug. Now, I've only seen FaZe
Rug over JIEDEL. FaZe Rug can't shoot, though. But it's just like, FaZe Rug is just so small. FaZe Rug has a nice shot. He has got a very nice three-pointer, but like, bro, James is my brother. I don't want James 24.
Here are his attributes. I have him C- for strength, B+ for shooting,
Makes sense.
C+ for handles,
But shooting's
C+
his
for
best
finishing, and C for defense. My NBA comparison for him is JJ Redick. I saw some of the videos on his channel and his brother's channel. He's pretty much just kind of like a sharpshooter in the corner or in the wing.
We gotta get this FaZe versus 2-Hype game going.
22, I have Jenna Bandy. Now, all these other basketball lists didn't.
Jenna over JIEDEL? That's disrespect. Let's FaceTime James. I want to see his reaction. Bro.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Kenny's list, bro? Dude, he disrespected you.
Kenny has never been able to guard me in the post. I think I shoot 150% on him when he guards me, so I don't take his list seriously.
At number 20, we have another female hooper, BRIANA Green. Now, BRIANA Green actually does have college experience too. She played at UTEP.
And she's on the Globetrotters, so she's obviously nice, has some skills.
Here are her rankings. My NBA comparison for her is John Wall. My WNBA comparison for her is Skylar Diggins.
That's a nice comparison to have John Wall and Skylar Diggins.
Number 19, we have 50K Mal.
19, Malcolm. All right, bro.
Played with Mal a couple times, so I kind of get a feel for his.
I feel like Malcolm deserves some more hype. Like, I could say Malcolm's better than me. 19. All right, we'll just see who's in front of him.
I gave him B for strength, A for shooting, B for handles, B- for finishing, and B- for defense. My NBA comparison to him is James Harden.
I would give Malcolm the James Harden comparison, definitely.
Now, Mal does have a pretty good step back. That's why I compared it to James Harden. And number 18, I have RICEGUM.
RICEGUM over Malcolm, interesting. I cannot say anything bad about RICEGUM when this dude shut me out. RICEGUM's nice. Okay, that's all I'm saying. He's been defeating everyone.
I have him C for strength, A+ for shooting, A handles, C+ for finishing, and C on defense.
I'm gonna just say these comparisons don't make any sense, a lot of them.
RICEGUM's game really depends on his shooting. If he's on that day, it's really hard for him to miss a shot. He
can really shoot contested. I'll give it to RICEGUM. RICEGUM could shoot some nice contested threes.
The only weakness he has really is his defense and his strength. His defense isn't the best. That's why people do use their size in the paint, and that's why I gave him a C on defense. Number 17, we have Nick BRIZ.
I think I might have met this guy once.
More of an IG guy.
Bro, how is this dude only 16? Like, this is like my first time really seeing his highlights. If you're doing that, I'm sorry. You have to be like a top 5. Holy cow.
I have him A for straight, C+ for shooting, B- handles, B finishing, and B+ on defense. My NBA comparison for him is Terrence Ferguson.
Bro, this dude is ridiculous. Kenny, how are you not putting this dude higher?
I've only seen him play once, and that was at All-Star weekend. He really just was dunking everything until I see a different part of his game, almost like
you can tell this dude's nice and he's just messing around. Like, I don't know much about him, but I could just tell he's godly. Look at that! So easy.
Number 16, I have DDG.
Bro, you're telling me that Nick dude is not destroying DDG? Nothing against DDG, but goddamn, Kenny!
Here are his power rankings. A for strength, B+ for shooting, B- for handles, C+ for finishing, and B+ on defense. Stands about 5'9", 5'10", but he loves bully ball. He loves to play in the paint.
I don't think I've ever played DDG. It's hard to tell.
Number 15, I have my man Austin Mills.
15? No one puts Austin Mills on their list a lot of the time. Y'all are disrespecting Austin. This is disrespect.
He played at Baylor, you guys, and you guys know.
He played at Baylor. You said it yourself. How is that not an automatic top 5 if you're a D1 playing at Baylor? Dude, I have never seen a better shooter. Austin can shoot lights out. Disrespect, Kenny! Like, he's playing in the Drew League. All right, DDG, you're showing highlights. He's playing Flight. You're showing highlights of these dudes just playing nobody. My man's in the Drew League. That is calm. Better than any, like, YouTubers.
B for strength, A+ for shooting,
Austin's
B-
nice.
handles, B finishing, and C on defense. My NBA comparison for Austin is Jimmer Fredette. Both know
Alright,
Jimmy
I like that comparison,
is pretty
actually.
much just a dead eye from 3, bro. He pulled from everywhere. He was so deadly in college. He was really good in the NBA for a good amount of time too. Austin and Jimmy Fredette's game is really comparable in that aspect. At number 14, I have Duke Dennis.
Bro, how are you putting this dude Duke over on D1 player at Baylor?
Here are his rankings. I have him B for strength, B for shooting, A for handles, A for finishing, and B.
Damn, he's got some good ratings.
Duke really depends on his athleticism. That's why he can get to the rim so easy. And when the defender is laying off on him, he can pull the 3. So he is really slept on. And this is why I have him at number 14. Number 13, I have Jay Jones at number 12, you guys.
Jay Jones is nice, but Jay Jones can never beat me. Jay Jones, if you're watching, you know. Don't make me take out my championship trophies, Jay. That's all I'm gonna say.
A for strength, B+ for shooting, B- for handles, B+ for finishing, B- for defense, and my NBA comparison to him is Eric Bledsoe. Jay Jones is a really athletic guard. He can make the pull-up mid-range.
Why are the highlights someone making shots over him? It's literally him getting destroyed.
Overall, his game is nice, and I have him at number 12.
All right, bro. I don't know if I can put Cash over Jay Jones. I don't know about that one. Cash is hot. Cash is higher than Austin. Super jumping dude. This list is so out of order at this point. We're just gonna roll with it and see what he says.
Cash nasty. Here are his rankings. A+ for strength, C+ for shooting, B- for handles, A- for finishing.
Cash's rankings, I'll give him an A+ for strength, C on shooting, handles, C+. Finishing, okay, the thing is, Cash doesn't have touch. Like, he doesn't have very good touch. He's just so big down there. Pause. Whoa. I didn't, okay, re-say that. He's very strong in the post, finishing by the basket. We'll keep it the A-. And defense, we'll give it an A, just because if it's an actual league, there's a lot of fouls going on.
My NBA comparison for Cash
is nice.
Patrick Beverly.
He's definitely gotten a lot better over the years.
I've played with Cash many times. I've seen Cash play many times. He uses his strength to his advantage. He's a lot bigger than a lot of other basketball YouTubers. He knows that too, so that's why he plays a lot of bully ball.
I would say Cash should have been a center. He just didn't get the height to be a center, but he was meant to be a big, athletic, strong center. But that was not the body he was given. You know, he didn't get enough height for that.
For those of you guys that are still watching, much love to you guys, man. We made it to the top 10 list.
All right, top 10.
At number 10, we have
Hey, all right. You know, he put me over, Cash. You know what? This one's accurate. Okay, all the ones before were a little delusional. Top 10, Jesser, I'll put that there. I want to hear what Kenny has to say to me. I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't think I should be number 10. Like, I definitely think there's 10 people better than me.
Now, I gave Jesser these rankings. I gave him B- for strength, A for shooting, A- for handles, B+ for finishing.
Strength, B-, definitely. Shooting, I would give myself like a B+ on shooting. Handles, I'm gonna give myself an A-. That works. You know, I think my handles are nice. Finishing, B+, I'll take it. Defense, B-. It's just a lack of effort, really.
My NBA comparison for Jesser's Luka Doncic. Now, Jesser's game actually is slept on. Jesser stands about 6'3", weighs about 190 to 200 pounds. He knows how to use his size. His handle is really tight. He can shoot from beyond the arc. Overall, Jesser's game is really good. I think if he took basketball more serious, he could.
I always destroy Kenny one-on-one. Kenny, you know I destroy you one-on-one every time, right? You maybe beat me once or twice on an off day, but Kenny, every time, it's just easy work. When Kenny works for me, this is what I would do. So obviously, I'm paying Kenny every month. I would try to do as much betting as possible, betting on myself, beating him. And Kenny is also, he loves betting and gambling, so he would accept it every time. His paychecks came back to me because I kept beating him in things and getting the money back with free dinners and stuff like that.
He actually is a really good hooper. He can play. And this is why I have Jesser at number 10 in my top 25 basketball list. At number 9, we have ZACKTTG.
Nah, me and Zach pretty even. I feel like everyone puts us near each other. Zach, I will say, usually does beat me one-on-one.
Now, Zach's game has been slept on a lot, and if you guys don't know this, Zach did play college basketball, so he has that experience. Zach stands about 6 foot, 190, maybe 195, super athletic, can dunk the ball, uses his size to advantage, and he actually has a really good shot. He puts a lot of rotation on that ball.
Zach's shot is either on or off. Once he gets on, like, he becomes scary, but sometimes it takes him a while to get on. Number 7, SOLLUMINATI. A+ for ducking. Ducking Cash and Chris. I don't really ever watch any of his videos, so I don't really know much about his game, but I just know he was ducking. Number 6, Timo.
My rankings for Timo is A for strength, B+ for shooting, B+ for handles.
I don't know if you could give Timo B+ for handles and shooting. My man is a center. He knows it too. My man's a straight center. I don't think you can put him there.
NBA comparison for Timo is Serge Ibaka. Now, I think this NBA comparison is spot on. They really have similar play styles. Super athletic, can get to the rim, finish there with the massive.
Yeah, the thing is, Timo is a massive human. Any YouTuber that plays him, you're gonna lose. He's just too big.
6'9", 6'10", maybe weighs about 210, 220, so that's why I gave him an A in his strength. His shooting is really good, but I haven't seen him make consistent jumpers. Coming in at number 5, we have Marcellus Howard.
Ooh, number 5, Marcellus. Marcellus is very nice. You just need to get your passing up, dude. Everything is nice about your game. We just more passing. That's what we want to see.
B+ for strength, A for shooting, A+ for handles, A for finishing, and B- on
Yeah, he won. I'm pretty sure he won MVP at the last Ball is Life event we did. He was going off.
My NBA comparison for Marcellus is Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics. Marcellus can shoot from beyond the arc. His handle's really, really tight. He can get to the rim. And before his injury, I seen him windmill and I seen him tomahawk dunk, which shows a lot about his athleticism. At number 4, we have KRIS London.
LSK!
My ranking for Chris is A- on strength, B+
Okay.
for shooting, B+ for handles, A+ finishing, and A on defense.
Chris is a defensive machine, bro. The thing is with Chris, I'm gonna just tell everyone, Chris does not try. Like in any of the videos, Chris does not go, I don't think I've ever seen him really go 100%. Maybe like flashes here and there. When someone pissed him off, he's gone 100%. But bro, when Chris goes 100%, like I'm literally useless on the court one-on-one against him. Like I'm useless. Chris is a dominant being. If he wants to, he will destroy anyone. Chris has like a nice fade. That's a tough shot, but like he has that fade down. That's so contested.
He's shooting over people. He's going to use his height to his advantage, and that's why I think he is considered a top 5 basketball YouTuber. I think Chris and Kristaps Porzingis have similar play styles because they get to their spot whenever they want. They're shooting over most defenders that are guarding them. They'll use their size to their advantage in the post, and they're super athletic when it comes to finishing at the rim. Number 3, we have Devontae FRIGA. I really didn't know much about him, you guys, until the top 10 list came out.
I don't know much about this guy either. So let's see what he has to say.
This man is cold. He's played D3 basketball, but he doesn't look like a 3. D3 hooper, you guys. This man should have been at D1 level. I heard he's playing professional.
Okay, if he's playing professional, yeah, man's a god. Is he better than KRIS though? I'm not sure. I don't know much about him.
These are his rankings. I gave him A for strength, A- for shooting, A for handles, A+ for finishing, and B+ on defense. My NBA comparison for him is Jaylen Brown. At number 2, we have TJASS.
Yes, number
the
2.
legend.
Bro, Tristan is raw, bro.
These are his power rankings.
A strength, A shooting, A handles, A finishing. Kyrie Irving, yep, I'll give it to him.
TJASS is the layup god, but this man doesn't just do layups. He's really slept on in his basketball skills.
That's my boy right there, dude. Tristan is raw. And the thing is, like, when you watch Tristan highlights, like, bro, this dude's just trying to break ankles. Like, he's not going full tryhard, so you know he's better than what it seems.
Obviously, you guys know about his handles. This man has crazy handles. And if he adds dunking to his bag, you guys, he's going to be one of the best basketball players on YouTube. At number 1, I have AJ LaPrey.
AJ, he's raw, he's tall, he played college ball. AJ's nice, and he did a whole jump program, so he's got his hops up. I'm gonna put AJ as a top 3 player. I want to see KRIS versus AJ, like an intense KRIS versus AJ one-on-one. I want to see that.
AJ pretty much has everything in his bag, you guys. He played D1, he played at Oregon, he played at Pepperdine, and this is why I have AJ at number 1.
We'll wrap it up here, guys. I said on Twitter, if I got 1,000 retweets, I would do my own list. I'm gonna have a very interesting list coming out. Leave a like if you want to see that. Kenny, man, I don't know about this one, bro. Check out 2 other videos popping up. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel right now. I will see you guys soon. Check out the other videos, and peace.